Vitog, up!
Things are pretty dire, aren't they? We've got swarmancers, we've got lost, and people are starting to lose hope. But I've got a plan to get everyone's spirits back up. You know what everyone loves. No dessert. Who could turn down some tasty treats? No one, that's who. I have some ready and waiting back at the farm. I just can't get to them, it's too dangerous. Of course you... Wait, you really would? A nasty abomination is roaming the fields, and there are so many withered. I tried to go back once before, but I just can't. I hate seeing my friends and family like that. You did it! You got the desserts! Oh, there will be a feast in Corinth tonight, I tell you. But first, how about we try a little here? What about it? Who needs dinner when you have dessert? A little sweetness goes a long way in times like these. It's not just dessert that will make the settlement feel better. After weeks of tough, dried meat that tastes like leather, everyone is sure to enjoy a meal full of robust flavor. I'm going to help make it. But first, I need something those pirates stole from me. They've taken bags of my best spices. Honestly, I can't blame them. My spices do smell delicious. At least those soulless brutes have good taste. I have my moments. Last I saw, they were heading to Buccaneer Creek and Mother's Tears. You can't miss the spices. Even if you miss the vibrant colors, you just have to follow your nose.
Now this is more like it. Have you seen Buccaneer Creek? There's a place we can get some proper plunder. If we play our cards right, we might liberate some of their stolen property and be called heroes for it. Ah, now it makes sense. I scouted the place and noticed they seem to have a boatload of supplies. Maybe that's your tribute. But hey, if you're going in there, grab some loot. We'll split the profit.
Captain Doughty, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye in the past, but I would invite you to join me in an endeavor that will be mutually advantageous. As I know you're aware, the town of Corinth has been paying tribute to the sorceress Medea for generations. An arrangement that I believe has run its course. I know you and your crew have sought to acquire the tribute in seasons past, but the Iron Rose has successfully deterred your efforts. This season, I would invite you to make the attempt once again, with the assurance that the Iron Rose will not be. In fact, you may find Guard Captain DuPont is very quick to surrender when you confront him. In exchange for your participation and your discretion, I will share the locations of the legendary verdant gemstones that we might share in their bounty. Yours in good faith and in confidence, Francis Turner, Speaker of the Winds.
Come, beggar.
I see by your expression you realize the same thing I did. Didn't want to discourage you, but your tribute was all gone. But tell me you at least found something of value. Well now, that's right, devious. Not sure if I'm disappointed or impressed with the bastard. Don't judge me. I never betray and steal from innocents. I just steal from those who deserve it. Speaking of which, have I told you lately how much I like you? You got a hero's heart and a clever mind, and you're a trusty mate. We should partner up for a little more looting. Maybe even find something to help the town. I couldn't help but notice mention in the speaker's note of some kind of precious gemstones that were offered in payment. I know for a fact that these same pirates have another hideout just a stone's throw away. If we find this so-called verdant gemstone, we could always sell it back to the town. Oh, don't look at me like that. Fine! I guess if you're the one going in, it'll be your call. Surely we'll get something for it. Aye, and if you're going in, I'd recommend the bold approach myself. Just blast through the gate like you own the place. But don't get cocky. That captain fights with a right nasty boat anchor.
Sweet success! I can smell those spices from here. The fiery peppers, the rich scent of saffron, the warming aroma of cardamom. I'll have to save some for another batch of desserts. I'd love a good hearty stew. But for starters, I'll make sure our dried meat is well seasoned. These spices will put an end to any complaints about more salted wolf, for sure.
I must say, I'm quite happy to find someone here other than those foul pirates. Ah, and Grace mentioned a letter that referred to a priceless verdant gemstone? I don't suppose you found such a thing, did you? I can't believe it! Please may I see it? Oh, amazing. It's both ironic and incredibly lucky that you found this. You see, I'm convinced Medea did not cause this curse. I believe it's this verdant gemstone. The Druidic scrolls mention a verdant spirit that's protected Windsward for centuries. I thought it was just a superstition, but there was an annual tradition to visit the verdant shrines where the gemstones were kept. There are 4 altogether. One is safe in the Warren of Thornhall. We will need to find and restore the other 3. But first, this gemstone must be returned to its place in the Mirador Shrine. There is a catch, however. Mirador is a ruin that dates back to the time of the ancients. It's quite likely protected by ancient guardians. But if you can get past them and solve the shrine's puzzle, the rest is easy, and I believe in you.
Oh dear, you spooked me. Needless to say, I'm a little nervous wandering around out here on my own. I must complete my collection, however, whatever risk it requires. Ah, well, I am an antiquarian, Yelena Pagitnova, nice to meet you. I collect tools used by the ancients, construction tools, whatever they used to build these magnificent towers. Only I've met some resistance.